a wooden spoon like a conductor's baton. Imor was busy at the chopping board, sending perfect slices of carrots and peppers into the air with a flourish, while Jock kept sneaking little tastes, only to get caught and scolded with mock sternness. "Hey, save some for the rest of us." Chaba laughed, handing Jock a piece of warm bread anyway. Dudukwi sprinkled herbs into the stew, the fresh scent of basil and thyme filling the room. They worked in a happy rhythm, passing spices, telling stories, and breaking into spontaneous song. Every dish was a masterpiece in the making, a golden roast shimmering in the oven, a colorful salad bursting with freshness, and the slow-cooked stew bubbling like a promise of warmth. By the time the table was set, it wasn't just dinner, it was a celebration of friendship, flavor, and the kind of joy you could taste with every bite. The evening began with a burst of laughter before the first onion was even peeled. Chaba, wearing an apron that said "Queen of the Kitchen" in faded gold letters, clutched a wooden spoon like a royal scepter. Dudukwi was already swaying to the beat of the radio, humming an old tune as he set a basket of vegetables on the counter. Tonight, Dudukwi declared, "We are not just making dinner, we are making history." Imor raised an eyebrow. "History that smells like garlic, I hope." "Garlic, joy, and just a little bit of chaos," Jock added, already sneaking a grape tomato from the bowl. The kitchen quickly became a stage. Chaba chopped onions with the precision of a surgeon, though she kept having to pause to wipe tears from her eyes, half from the onions, half from the ridiculous jokes Dudukwi was telling. Imor, ever the perfectionist, arranged sliced peppers into neat rainbow-colored piles, while Jock decided the cheese platter needed sampling, for safety reasons. The stew was the crown jewel. Chaba stirred it slowly, letting the rich aroma of cumin and paprika fill every corner of the room. Dudukwi, pretending to be a food critic, would lean over and sniff dramatically before nodding like a man who had just tasted heaven. But the real magic happened when they started layering flavors together. Imor's bright citrus dressing drizzled over roasted vegetables, Jock's crusty bread pulled hot from the oven, Dudukwi's spicy glaze sizzling on the roast, and Chaba's stew bubbling like a song. They moved in harmony, passing utensils, sharing sips of wine, and stealing bites off each other's plates. Someone would tell a story, someone else would burst into song, and the whole room would roar with laughter. At one point, Dudukwi tried to teach everyone a little kitchen dance. Half salsa, half don't drop the soup, and it became impossible to stir without. Hadzabe music, the ancient soundtrack of survival, spirit, and community. The Hadzabe people of northern Tanzania are one of the last remaining hunter-gatherer tribes in the world. Living near Lake Eyasi, they maintain a way of life that has remained largely unchanged for thousands of years. Central to their cultural identity and community life is music, a powerful, expressive tradition that brings the tribe together and connects them with nature, their ancestors, and each other. The role of music in Hadzabe life. For the Hadzabe, music is not a separate art form, it's woven into daily life. Unlike modern societies where music may be confined to concerts, recordings, or entertainment venues, Hadzabe music is functional, spiritual, and communal. It is not performed in the conventional sense, it is experienced and lived, often spontaneously. Music is used for celebration, after a successful hunt or community gathering, storytelling, passing down tribal stories, myths, and history through song, rituals and ceremonies, including rites of passage, healing dances, initiation, and weddings, bonding and play, around the campfire in the evening, singing, clapping, and dancing. Spiritual connection, songs are often directed toward spirits of the forest, ancestors, or used in rainmaking rituals. Instruments, rhythm from the earth. Most Hadzabe music is vocal and percussive, made using the body and natural instruments. Instruments are few but deeply symbolic and effective. Drums, often crafted from hollowed logs and animal skins. Used for rhythm in group dances and ceremonies. Gourds and shakers, filled with seeds or pebbles to create percussive textures. Hand clapping and body stomping, a fundamental part of rhythm making, often performed by everyone present. Wooden flutes and bows, rare but used occasionally for melodic lines, sometimes mimicking bird calls or forest sounds. Despite the simplicity of tools, the music is rich, layered, and emotionally resonant, creating an immersive experience that resonates through the open bush. Music is oral tradition and education. In the absence of written language or recorded archives, music is the Hadzabe's living memory. Songs serve as oral textbooks, teaching how to track animals, what plants are edible or medicinal, tribal history and legends, behavioral codes and social expectations. Children learn by watching and participating, absorbing rhythm, language, and cultural meaning from a young age. This ensures that traditional knowledge is passed from one generation to the next in an engaging and unforgettable way. Dance, the movement of spirit and joy. Hadzabe music is almost always accompanied by dance. It is not choreographed but rather intuitive, flowing with the rhythm of the drums and the song. Dance reinforces unity. Everyone joins in, elders, women, children. Energy release. After a long hunt or ceremony. Spiritual engagement, used in trance or healing rituals. The atmosphere during. Dental click, similar to tisk-tisk, disapproval sound. Lateral click, like urging a horse to move, tisk-tsk, but more side tongue. Alveolar click. A sharp pop made with the tongue against the roof of the mouth. Palatal click, a more complex, tongue-curling sound. These clicks are fully integrated into words and names, not added for emphasis or rhythm. That means a name like Ghana or Zoni includes click consonants as essential building blocks, just as English names have vowels and consonants. A linguistic mystery. The Hadza language is one of the most enigmatic and isolated on Earth. It's classified as a language isolate, which means it has no confirmed relation to any other language family. Though it shares the use of click sounds with Khoisan languages, mainly found in southern Africa, linguistic studies have shown that Hadza developed its click-based system independently. This has fascinated researchers and anthropologists for decades. The fact that the Hadzabe language has survived millennia without writing, and that it's only spoken by around 1,200 to 1,500 people, makes it a living linguistic fossil, a window into early human speech patterns. Names with clicks, identity through sound. In Hadza culture, names are deeply tied to identity.
Setting out.
And
At dawn, the Hadzabe men and boys rise early. The air is still cool, and the golden light spreads over the savanna and rocky hills of northern Tanzania. Men prepare their bows and arrows, carefully tipped with poison made from desert rose plants. The arrows are stored in quivers crafted from kudu hide. Each hunter also carries a small pouch with honey-collecting tools and a knife. Women and children head in a different direction. They carry digging sticks, woven baskets, and sometimes babies strapped to their backs. Their goal is to find tubers, berries, and baobab fruit. This division of labor ensures that the group returns with a variety of foods. Tracking and hunting. The hunters move silently, eyes scanning the ground for tracks. They read the fresh prints of antelope or warthog, noticing bent grass or disturbed soil. Their knowledge of the land allows them to identify not only the animal but how recently it passed by. When they find game, hunters spread out. The bows are drawn, and if the shot is good, the poisoned arrow does its work. Sometimes the prey runs a long distance before falling. The hunters follow patiently, reading signs until they find the animal. A successful kill is cause for celebration. The meat is roasted on open flames, shared equally, and eaten with laughter and stories. Gathering food. Meanwhile, women use their sharpened sticks to dig for underground roots and tubers. These starchy foods provide steady energy and water in the dry season. Children climb trees to shake down berries or to break open baobab pods, scooping out the tangy, vitamin-rich pulp. Honey is a special prize. The Hadza listen for the call of the honey-guide bird, which leads them to hidden hives. After a smoky fire is used to calm the bees, the sweet honeycomb is collected and eaten fresh. Both children and adults delight in its rich taste. Midday rest. As the sun rises high and the heat grows, the groups find shade under big acacia or baobab trees. The men may roast small birds or animals they've caught, while women share fruits and tubers. The food is not hoarded, everything is shared freely, with no one left hungry. Afternoon, more foraging. Later, the groups may continue searching. If meat is scarce, hunters may shoot guinea fowl, monkeys, or small antelope. Women may collect more wild greens, seeds, or nuts. Children are active participants, learning from an early age how to track, dig, and climb. Evening return. By sunset, the groups reunite. The day's finds, meat, roots, fruits, and honey, are placed in the center of camp. A fire is lit, arrows are repaired, and stories are told. The Hadza live day to day, without storing food, relying on their skill and the land's generosity. Key points of Hadza food finding. Men, hunting game, collecting honey. Women and children, digging tubers, gathering fruits, nuts, and seeds. Tools, bows and arrows, poison tips, digging sticks, baskets, knives. Food sources, antelope, wolf.
Ika komati ani kachita te akwepa ana tatai mi kwa alaka ono miti kena bakana bayani
ambia kwa ita komati angulu ya amambia miteta kwa ya misho mikitemu kita abakwa kwa manako kwa manako tumeka kwa manako saana.
Live free. Morning, setting out. When the first light breaks through the branches of the baobab, the camp stirs. The women are already talking softly, tying their babies to their backs, and gathering run my hand across the smooth wood of my bow. My arrows are ready.
Abuya da di maengereka abuya na bote bage engereka ababa mago ele ade tebe ele ade babuke ele ade babu kawale ele ade mamu ele ade majiganga ele ade di ele ade babu ele ade bagobele ele ade badege o ma gala gato bagoda bugiri godo ade begere gato bebe ga bugere gato o Ade mangala khati, ada sala salama, ada mangala khati, ade bubu dade, ibada thaga unabe, Batata Kamabu, Ade Takati, Ade Hadzabe, Amamutindaina, Amamongale Babu, Roma Chili Shilima,
The baobab especially is a gift. Its fruit is hard to crack, but inside is a sour white powder that strengthens us. Without the steady work of the women, our people would not survive. Their baskets are often heavier than a man's kill. Living with the seasons. Our food changes with the sky. When the rains come, the bush is alive with berries and greens. Children's mouths are stained purple from eating them straight from the bushes. After the rains, when the rivers shrink, we can catch fish by hand, feeling for them in the mud. In the dry months, we rely more on baobab fruit and tubers, and we must walk farther to hunt. We do not store food. We do not plant fields. The land is our storehouse.
Hadzabe music, the ancient soundtrack of survival, spirit, and community. The Hadzabe people of northern Tanzania are one of the last remaining hunter-gatherer tribes in the world. Living near Lake Eyasi, they maintain a way of life that has remained largely unchanged for thousands of years. Central to their cultural identity and community life is music, a powerful, expressive tradition that brings the tribe together and connects them with nature, their ancestors, and each other. The role of music in Hadzabe life. For the Hadzabe, music is not a separate art form, it's woven into daily life. Unlike modern societies where music may be confined to concerts, recordings, or entertainment venues, Hadzabe music is functional, spiritual, and communal. It is not performed in the conventional sense, it is experienced and lived, often spontaneously. Music is used for celebration, after a successful hunt or community gathering. Story.
Wow!